questions. Let's talk about what are some of the unique challenges facing creatives in Kenya and when it comes to mental health?
Hey, first, the main one usually is the money issue, mostly. That one's one of the biggest issue when it comes to creatives. And then now second, it's usually now the family and the people who are close or rather around them. People who didn't believe in them, who don't listen to them and stuff like that. And then coming to drugs and stuff like that. But drugs usually just come as a result of every other thing.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, you are a mental health advocate.
Yes.
You interact with creatives every so often, primarily your job, yeah?
Yes.
What's the most unique case you've had? And you're like, oh, this is the first time I'm hearing this and it's very scary. Do you have quite a number of unique cases you've handled? Maybe
there are quite a number when it comes to creatives. I would say just a few people who you think, or rather think they are doing quite very well, basing on the way you know them, but deep inside they're hurting. Yeah, he has a lot of money, but at the end of the day, he's not really happy. And it was unfortunate. One of them passed. So, that's one of the things. Because usually people believe money solves everything, but it really doesn't. Yes.
So they might be getting the money right.
Yes.
They have the numbers.
Yes.
You will see them post going country to country.
Yes.
But you don't know everything.
Exactly.
My God. How can we break the stigma around mental health in the creative community? Because now when you show this perfect life, it is quote unquote impossible for you to not be doing well in your life. So people will assume, what else do you need? How are you suffering from mental health? It's not possible. How can we break the stigma?
Usually, I would, encourage more of my creatives to speak about it. Usually I do forums and workshops. It's unfortunate very few people or other creatives come for those workshops. But the thing is, I encourage more of them to speak out. The more you speak out, it's easier. And the only way we can help this stigma stop is usually by people listening, putting a listening ear rather than saying this izuni mashida za wazungu and stuff. Have that listening ear mostly.
And it's very important to have that listening ear. How do you go? Talk to me how we got here. How did we get here? What do you think? Why do you think it's a question? It is very important for creatives and, of course, us to help them prioritize mental health.
Hey, first, we have been always in this issue, but not so many people have been seeing it. It has been there for quite a long time, but it's a blessing and it's still a curse that COVID opened people's eyes for people, things that actually have been existing, but you've been overlooking it. But yes, and it's a huge problem for most of us. But most creatives are not really open to it, to discuss about it or talk about it. And the only way it's for us to make sure that we say that your mental health is the most prime thing. Because if every creative uses his mind, or every person in the workplace or anywhere uses their mind. So if you do not take care of your mind, you're really unproductive. And once people get to understand the prime jewel of the brain, they'll get to understand how mental health is one of the most important thing in the world.
Absolutely.
I would say that.